Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I have filmed. If you're new here, I'm Ange, and today is gonna be my June wrap up. So it is currently July 2nd. I have not filmed since I think like June, I don't know, one of the first 2 weeks of June. And I should have had a video go up the weekend before, like the last weekend in June, but it didn't go up because I didn't have time to edit, and we also do not have internet at our new place right now. So if you can tell, I'm in a new location right now. I've never filmed here. We bought a house. We moved in 3 weeks ago, not quite almost 3 weeks ago. I started my job at the Omaha Public Library, which has been awesome. We have literally been without Wi-Fi, so that's been great. Also, like, I haven't watched anybody's videos, so like I cannot wait till we get Wi-Fi so that I can just like binge watch so many videos because I'm so behind on everybody and it makes me sad. And what else? Oh, we were in Colorado for a week, which was when I was supposed to have a video go live. Yeah, it's been great. Anyway, and that's my June book of the month, so I didn't even get that up in June. Awesome. I've got it filmed and ready. I just gotta edit it and upload it, so maybe I'll try to do that this weekend. I don't know. It's Saturday. I worked all day. And then I work a little bit tomorrow, so it's great. It's great. Life is busy. Also, a slight update. By the time this goes up, I think I'll have posted about it. If not, you guys can be like the first to know, like online. We're expecting. We are having our first baby in hopefully December. The due date is actually January 7th, but I really hope it's in December. I don't really like January. And December just seems cozy and fun, and you know, it's fine. Also, yes, I'm drinking Aquafina. I know it's trash, but my husband grabbed the wrong bottles of water to buy when we were on vacation, so it's what I'm stuck with. Okay, so I feel like this has been already a very long intro. So let's just get into this video. Okay, so I read 10 books, I think, in June, which seems like a lot. It's not. I'm so upset. There were 4 days in June where I did not read anything, not even 10 pages, not even 10 minutes, which breaks my heart because that was the first time this entire year that I haven't had a day of reading. I have this little like reading journal, and I get to like scribble in the days that I read. Now there's 4 empty days, and it like breaks my heart. I just didn't have time. We were moving, unpacking, we were just busy. I was sad. Anyway, first book I read was Breathless by Amy McCulloch. This was my May book of the month. It was a thriller about this reporter is invited on this like, I don't know if this excursion's the right word. What's the right word? I know they say it in here. Excursion's not what I want. Expedition, that's what I wanted. To climb like one of the tallest peaks in the world with this guy who's been like climbing all of the 8,000 meter peaks, which is like over 24,000 feet or something like that, like the highest peaks in the world. And he was doing it without like lines and oxygen and stuff like that, so like free fall kind of. Anyway, she goes, some other people go, and people start dying. So I was like really excited for this. This was a little bit of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. I gave it 3 stars. It did not keep me on the edge of my seat. Like, I wasn't ever getting that thrill. I wasn't ever scared. It just kind of seemed boring. And like the main character, like I wish the main character had gotten like, not attacked, but like kind of something was happening to her, like threatening her. That never really happened. So I was a little disappointed in that. I didn't quite get the thrill that I was looking for when I read this, but it was still pretty decent. I feel like in order to really enjoy this book, you want to have some sense of mountaineering knowledge. So you want to know like carabiners, like rappelling, tents, boots, like just there was lingo that I just felt like if you were really into that world of like climbing, you would enjoy it. I was still able to enjoy it. I don't have like a climbing background, but like I took a rock climbing class in college that actually kind of helped me understand this book a little bit. And also my husband likes to rock climb and do stuff like that, so it was okay. Not my favorite read. Ooh. And then after that, I read a book that I'd been wanting to read for a long time, and that was They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This one was good. Not quite what I was expecting. I really wanted something that I would like sob over. I don't think I cried in this at all, which is saying something because I cry at everything. I do have one little annotation in here. There's just one quote that I liked, but it's about this. I also didn't really know what it was about, but it's about this boy. He's 17, and he gets a call a little after midnight saying, "Hey, you've got less than 24 hours to live." So there's this. It's set in the real world, the present world. However, there is this development in life called Deathcast, and they're able to predict when you will die. So they don't know how, but they know when. So you get a call when your death is coming up within the next 24 hours. It could be before 24 hours or it could be at the 24-hour mark. So this boy, he gets a call, and he's trying to figure out how to spend the rest of his day, like his life, basically, this last day. And then there is this other boy. So this has multiple POVs. What? POVs? Point of views. And there's this other boy. His name is Rufus. I don't remember the first guy's name. I apologize. Mateo, I think. I should double check that. It is Mateo. Rufus and Mateo. So Rufus also gets a call. He's 18. And so then they somehow meet up through this app called Last Friend or something like that, where if you're going to die, you can make a friend to like go through the last day of your life with. Because Mateo doesn't really have anyone in his life, and Rufus is like, sometimes you can throw like a funeral for yourself. It got like messed up, so he couldn't really see his friends. So they meet up, go through the last day together. It was really good. It was cute. They did fun stuff together. There's a teensy weensy bit of romance in it, which was the major letdown for me. Because I just felt like their friendship blossomed so much, and I just wanted it to be this totally platonic, like, friendship going through life together. I don't know. I just didn't want there to be romance in this type of book. It's whatever. But I do love this cover because you see the two guys walking, but then like you see like the Grim Reaper, and I just think that's a really cool like graphic. So I read this one, gave it 4 stars. Pretty good, but you know, whatever. The next book that I read was another one that I'd been wanting to read for a really long time, and I was just going through standalones because I was packing my books and I didn't want to read the series. And I was so pleasantly surprised by this book. Like, I thought I was gonna like it, didn't know what it was about. This could potentially be my most favorite book of the year so far. You can just see Eddie out there. And that is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. You guys, like, holy buckets. I did not know what this book was about. And after I had just read They Both Die at the End, I picked up this one. I'm like, ugh, another death book. Because it kind of is another death book. So it's about this main character. I cannot remember her name. Nora. Her name is Nora. And her life has just kind of gone downhill the last few years. And she decides she's gonna die. So she takes a bunch of pills and basically overdoses at midnight. But because it's in this weird like limbo, she winds up at this library, which is called the Midnight Library. And the library is specific to her. Everybody has different experiences of what they show up as. She meets a guy in this book who, his is more like a blockbuster. So she gets to this library, and basically she can choose any book in this library, and it will show her like different paths that her life could have gone in the different outcomes. And then she has a choice she can make at the end of the book, whether she like continues on or whatever she finds like her perfect book, that ending. So the storylines in this are so good. Like the different I don't even know how to explain it. It was so freaking good though. And it ended, I was like, it was 5 stars, but I was like, once I got to the end, I was thinking that if it didn't happen the way that I didn't want to, I'd give it a 4 star. But it happened exactly how I wanted it to end. Oh, it was just so beautiful. It was so good. And it's such an interesting format too. Like, they're not like chapters really. I mean, they are, but they're like short and I don't even know. It's just, I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. This was one of my, like literally, I think it's my favorite book of 2021 so far, which is totally saying something. I really loved this book so much. It's so good. I can't recommend it enough. The next book that I'm going to mention is one that my mom really loves. And she previously, this past year, went through chemo and radiation and all these cancer treatments for her pancreas. She is completely cancer-free, so she is A-okay. But this is one of like her favorite books, and she got All of Us Kids one. It is fiction. It's Christian fiction. And I love my Christian fiction. This one was a little too allegorical for me. I like straightforward things. But anyway, this is called Hinds' Feet on Hinds' Places by Hannah Hurnard. A beautiful book. Beautiful book. And also like, so she got us the like visual version of it. So it's got like these stunning pictures and images and like designs, illustrations, whatever you want to call them. So pretty. And it's about this, I guess you could call her a girl. Her name is Much Afraid. So this is very, very allegorical. Her name is Much Afraid, and she lives in this valley with all of her cousins, all the like their fear. So like Craven Fear, and then I don't even remember what the other ones are called. But there's this shepherd, and he promises to take her to the high places and give her feet like Hinds' feet, which are like deer or prancing deer or mountain deer, whatever, because her legs are crippled. And so she has to go on this journey with her companions, which are bitterness and sorrow. And it's a really good story, and I do love that. It's just hard for me to read like prosy type of writing, which is kind of what this was, but it was really good. I gave it a 4 star because of the prosy allegoricalness. Just straight up give me the story. Really good. I'm glad like it's my mom's favorite. I think, what is the verse? Habakkuk 3:19. It's her verse that she used throughout chemo that like really got her through it. Beautiful book. So thanks, Mom. I'm so happy we have a backyard that has a fence so Eddie can just run outside. He loves it. He's happy as can be. Okay, I stupidly I literally just took all 6 of the other books back to the library today. So I checked them out, but it's fine. They are all in the same series. I've talked about them before. They're freaking great. And I read books or volumes 7 through 12 of Dengeki Daisy. Y'all, I love this series. Literally, I love it. This is manga, and it was recommended to me by Elsa at the French Book Dreamer. Like when she hit 100 subs. When was that? Like last summer, maybe? Last fall. And I absolutely loved it. I had checked them out from the library when I was on campus, and then hadn't been able to read them because I didn't go to campus. I wasn't close. There was nowhere near me to get them. But now at the library that I'm at, they have them. So I have been putting them on hold. I've got the last 4 out right now that I cannot wait to get through. I'm obsessed with this manga. Like, I'm literally going to be so sad when I finish it because I've just totally fallen in love with it. It's about this girl. Her name is Teru Kyobashi, and she is in high school. I think she's 16-ish, maybe a little younger. Anyway, she is at this school. Her parents have been dead for a long time, and her brother recently died and only left her with his cell phone. And the only contact on it is this person named Daisy. Daisy is a very good hacker and has saved her a lot of different times. And then Teru breaks a window at the school, so she has to kind of do like detention kind of with the school custodian whose name is Kurosaki. And he's a delinquent, like bleach hair. He is 24, 26, 24, I don't remember. And he's just, I love him so much. He's pretty awesome. So they kind of form this friendship, and just, yeah, it goes on from there. I feel like I can't say too much because I don't want to give anything away. It's literally so great. I read 3 of them. I read 7 here, and then I read 8, 9, and 10 on the drive out to Colorado, and then I read 11 and 12 just the next day at the campground because they're so good. They're so fast. Literally love them so much. Stuff happens to Teru all the time. She's always getting into trouble. People are always trying to come after her or get her phone or get in touch with Daisy because Daisy is this literally this crazy hacker, and everybody wants him, and he's always getting people into trouble or helping people get out of trouble. And he's always helping Teru. That was it for June. I cannot wait for July because I'm already 2 books in. It's July 2nd. I've read 2 books in July. It's July 2nd. I read them. Okay, one of them I mostly read in June, but I'll talk about it in July. And the other one I just read yesterday. So, that's great. But guys, it feels so good to be back. I hope this goes up sometime within the next week. I'll probably try and edit and upload my June book of the month this weekend. Get it up. And then this will hopefully be up next weekend, which should be like the 9th and 10th. Anyway, it's good to be back, guys. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Let me know, what was your favorite book that you read in June? And what are you looking forward to reading in July? Or listening to, or whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!